my goodness, everybody. NFL free agency day one has literally just started. It's 3:18 p.m. Eastern as I'm filming this. It started like 3 hours and 18 minutes ago, and it has been insane. Over $1 billion has been used in the NFL this calendar day, and we're going to talk about all of the signings up to this point. So obviously, I'm filming this video before I have to go to work. So whatever I don't talk about in this video, so that happens tonight and tomorrow morning, I will talk about in tomorrow's video. We're going to do the same free agency frenzy videos today, Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday. One of those days later in the week, we will be grading every team's first week of free agency. We're going to look at all the deals based off what recently just happened. We're going to go Ian Rappaport on Twitter because he is, in my opinion, the best source. Giants have signed standout linebacker Tremaine Edmunds to a 3-year, $36 million deal with 23.7 fully guaranteed. Tremaine Edmunds, I think, is a very underrated linebacker. He played in Buffalo, then he played in Chicago for a while. He was a guy that I wouldn't have minded if the Panthers got, but this is definitely a good signing for the Giants. And he's a really good linebacker. He's not the oldest of linebackers either. So my phone is also going off with more news as we talk about this. Charlie Kohler has signed to the Chargers, 3-year, $24 million deal. He is from the Ravens. So the Ravens have lost 2 tight ends today. Oh, here it is right here. John Franklin Myers from the Denver Broncos has signed with the Titans for 3 years, $63 million deal. Titans are one of those teams who have a lot of cap space, so they have a lot of money to spend. And it's not surprising that they are addressing many different positions. Let's see here. Colts have signed Arden Key. He's an underrated player, 2-year, $20 million deal. Talked about Tremaine already. Here's a big one. The Browns are signing guard Zion Johnson to a 3-year, $49.5 million deal. Zion Johnson is a very underrated lineman, and it is a big loss for the Chargers. Definitely think it is. He is a very underrated guard, like I just said. Got distracted. My bad. Cleveland's offensive line has obviously been very bad for years now, and Todd Monken goes and gets a signature young guard. Let's see here. Yep. So Mike Evans left the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after 12 years of all the ups and downs. He has signed with the San Francisco 49ers. I think it's like a 3-year something $60 million deal. But I am so happy that he left Tampa Bay because there's been no player in NFL history to score more touchdowns on the Panthers than Mike Evans against the Panthers than Mike Evans. So I'm glad he left. But I also really respect the guy. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. Steelers get Jamal Dean, 3-year, $36 million deal. He's a proven veteran from Tampa Bay. So here's Mike Evans. Saints also got Travis Etienne. I am very kind of upset about this one because I know Travis Etienne is an underrated running back. But my main question with this is, what are they going to do with Alvin Kamara? Are they going to restructure his contract and do a 1-2 punch, or are they going to trade Alvin Kamara? I hope they trade him. Let's see here. Jets get David Onyemata for a 1-year, $10.5 million deal. Oh, yeah, the Saints also got David Edwards, a guard from the Buffalo Bills. David Edwards has played well, in my opinion, for the Bills, and I'm not happy about this one either. Saints, I don't even know how the Saints keep doing this with their little to zero cap space. Chiefs get defensive tackle from the Patriots, Tonga, on a 3-year, $21 million deal, leaving the Super Bowl losing Patriots to go to the Chiefs. So Etienne got a 4-year, 52. So that definitely means that they're going to get rid of Kamara. They're going to trade him, release him, whatever. And it's well-deserved for Kamara. He deserves to play somewhere better. Nobody was surprised by this. Wan'Dale Robinson going back to Brian Daboll in Tennessee for a 4-year, $78 million deal. Wan'Dale Robinson is that smaller slot receiver. He is very underrated. He's solid. And obviously the Titans still need a big-time wide receiver, but I like this signing for both sides. It makes sense for sure. Titans get Cordell Flott, 3-year, $45 million deal. These just keep coming, man. Let's see here. Raiders get Tyler Linderbaum, the top offensive lineman on the market. 3-year, $81 million deal. Obviously, since getting rid of Geno Smith and Max Crosby, the Raiders have over $100 million, and they use a good amount to give Tyler Linderbaum the bag. Tyler Linderbaum is a very good center. I think 25 years old, so they're gonna have him for a long time. Yeah, that's a good deal for both sides. I don't know why he want to go there though. Arizona Cardinals get Tyler Algier, 4 seasons, but he was reliable. Obviously, Bijan was the starter, but Algier could be that starter caliber guy when he gets the opportunity. I like to think of him kind of as I don't know, maybe like a Chase Brown, maybe. Like he's solid. And we'll have to see if he gets that starting job over James Conner. But James Conner is getting older, so we'll have to see what happens there. Um, Jets get Kingsley, 1 year, $10 million deal. The Bears get Kobe Durant from the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are suffering from Super Bowl fever, losing some of their players. Kobe Durant was a very likable person in the secondary in that organization. I'm not happy about this one. Bucks get Alex Anzalone, 2 year, $17 million deal. I've always thought he was a tackle physicality monster, and I don't want that kind of player on a rival. The NFC South got a lot better today. I will say that. Patriots get Reggie Gilman from GM from the Buffalo Bills, 3 year, $12 million deal. Um he's gonna get $4.4 million in his first year. He is going from Buffalo to New England. Oh yeah, Bucks also got Kenneth Gainwell, 2 year, $14 million deal. That's a cheap price for somebody like Gainwell. I've always thought he was underrated. He was solid since his Philadelphia Eagles days, so that's a steal for the Bucks. I hope the Falcons sign. Oh no, I hope the Falcons sign Tua Tagovailoa. I'm gonna jump up and down when they do. Oh yeah, here's one. Demario Davis to the Jets, 2 year, $22 million deal. This is mixed feelings about it. But I think for the Jets culture that they're trying to build, this is a good signing because Davis is a very good vocal leader. He's still a solid linebacker, and I'm glad he's off the Saints. So this is the Jets just taking a older veteran leader, maybe try to do that Bobby Wagner role that he did with the Commanders. Obviously not as good, but he's still solid. Austin Hooper goes back to the Falcons. Dolphins have signed Malik Willis. Where's the contract? Ravens signed John Simpson from the Jets, 3 year, $30 million. Where's the contract for Leak? It's around here somewhere. I think it was like Brian Cook signs with the Bengals. Chiefs safety. That's a good deal for Cincinnati. 3 year, $40 million. Wow. Isaiah Likely. Oh, yeah. Malik Willis. I'm glad he got the opportunity. I figured he was going to go to Miami. I told you guys that with Jeff Hafley there and the Dolphins GM being from Green Bay. I knew that was going to happen. And good for Malik Willis, man. We'll have to see what he does there. Isaiah Likely goes to the Giants, 3 year, $40 million deal, which wasn't very surprising considering that Harbaugh was just the head coach of the Ravens. He gets a weapon. Likely is underrated. And Alontae Taylor has signed to the Tennessee Titans. And J.K. Dobbins signs with the Broncos. So he's going back to the Broncos. Wow. That's huge, though. Alontae Taylor for the Titans, 3 years, $60 million. I'm happy about that. Alontae Taylor was very good for the Saints. Yeah, Isaiah Likely, that's a good deal for the Giants. Oh, here it is. 3 years, $67.5 million deal. I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's getting the opportunity. Kind of read that signing like a book. Michael Pittman got traded to the Steelers. I knew, I said it in my video that he was going to get traded, especially after that contract they gave to Alec Pierce. But I didn't want him to go to the Steelers. So Michael Pittman, he's always been a dog. He's very underrated. You guys are going to see it. Now here's the big one of the day, the best one of the day. The Carolina Panthers sign edge Jalen Phillips to a 4-year, $120 million deal. A lot of people are going to say this was an overpay. Maybe it is if his injuries keep piling up, but I hope they don't. If he stays healthy, this is a very good signing for a league-low sack team in the Carolina Panthers. Nick Score and Princely, they're both young edge rushers, but Princely had an okay season. Nick was pretty good, but Panthers needed more juice in that room. Jalen Phillips will bring it. It's a very good signing. Jalen Phillips, only 26 years old. He's going to be 27 when the season starts. I like this signing for the Panthers. I hope that he stays healthy. If he does, this is a awesome signing for the Carolina Panthers. Jalen Watson, second Chiefs corner to go to the Rams this week. 3-year, $51 million deal. He's underrated too. And oh yeah, Kenneth Walker went to the Chiefs. A lot of people won't like that one. 3-year, 45, 28.7 guaranteed, fully guaranteed. So that is very interesting part of that contract. But yeah, people are not going to be happy about this one. Obviously, the Chiefs needed a running back. They wanted a running back, and they get one with the Super Bowl MVP, Kenneth Walker. I thought that was a good deal for a running back that caliber. Kadon stays with Tampa Bay. I'm not very surprised by that one. And there is a couple more. Raiders, Eric Stokes, 3-year, $30 million deal. Zakia is back to the Falcons. Here's the first one of the day. Alec Pierce, 4-year, $114 million deal. Alec Pierce is underrated. He's a solid deep threat, but this is way too much money if you ask me. He's like making more than T. Higgins, I think. Way too much to me. But he's solid. But this is just, here, let's refresh this page real quick, see if anything else happened while we were talking. JK back to the Broncos. Titans get Alontae Taylor. Brian Cook, 3-year, $40 million to the Bengals. They finally spent some money. Titans also got Cordell Flott, 3-year, $45 million deal. And yeah, so very fast pace. A lot of updates in day one of NFL free agency frenzy. I am just waiting on the notification for Devin Lloyd to go to the Carolina Panthers. I'm very excited about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Like I said, whatever happens after I post this video, I might try to make a little short recap talking about any major signings later tonight. But if not, tomorrow I will definitely talk about whatever happens tonight and tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you think of NFL free agency so far. It's been very chaotic, very exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.